Hello and welcome to today's journey, of which is a walk in Blobcraft. And we're going to start our walk today here in Scotland. Now, this is all survival, all built by hand by myself and Blob, and we're going to take a walk, the longest path that the world has currently, which goes from here all the way to spawn. There's a few places in between, and then from spawn to Melon land. During this walk, I gift or challenge or say this. We're going to try, and I am anyway, going to relax, see what happens, see what emotions take over me, appreciate the landscape, just like a real walk, but also in Minecraft. So yeah, notice how your moods change. Let us know if you feel like sharing what thoughts are going through your head as we take this walk, because this is your time as well as mine. You can do whatever you want with it. So I ask that this time that you are conscious and aware of what's going through your head and notice how your mood changes as we go through this walk. And also appreciate and nerd out about the builds, the world, and how smooth it all is, because now we're back on the PC way. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at the plan, because I also laid out a plan. There is a mid-break, but you'll just have to wait and see for that. And a comment of the day, like always. Well, let's get started. Welcome to my world of love. Come on now, let's start. The show. Like I said, we're starting here on Scotland, on the castle of Moo. I can't actually recall what this castle's called, so let's walk down from the castle. So we start our path on a very sketchy, what do you call these stairs? I'm not sure what you call these stairs. A very sketchy stairs. Gonna appreciate it. See how what's the word? Transition into this block. I think it's basalt. No, it's dark. Well, I'm not too sure. Into the main room here, where Emperor Moo resides and looks and takes care of all of Scotland. Thank you, Emperor Moo, and your very mighty throne. And let's head outside. Get out of here. Here is Scotland, of course, in true Scotland form. It is raining, it's miserable, and it's nighttime, so we'll find a bed, hopefully in one of these houses, to take a rest, so we can start our walk during the daytime. The lighthouse is illuminating over the coastline, which is also adjacent to our lovely little... What's that farm called? Oh! It's meant to be calming. Okay, we're going to find a bed. That is the Guardian. That's a Guardian farm. Yes. This is the simple but effective elevator. Okay, we'll quickly find a house. I think, let's check Grum's house. Yes. Oh, he's not looking too good in here. Oh, I don't think he has a bed. Okay. No. Wow, this guy's living in the filth. Okay, let's try this house. Okay. Does it have a bed for us? So another thing that this will show us is not only like all the builds that we don't really appreciate in this world. Empty chests. That's a sin. Oh, okay. Just like a little view. I didn't even remember there's a view tower here. Yes, appreciate all the builds, all the different angles. It's a kind of art appreciation as well. So that might be some of the thoughts that go through your head. Is like, that's some interesting forms, some shapes, some art. Be inspired. Let's get inspired by what we've built. Expand on them. It's cool. Lots of Scottish flags. Really sells the point. Okay. This looks like a bar. Is it also an inn, or is it just a bar? It's just a bar. So this was built about 3 years ago. Okay. Let's try. I think that's a shop. Goodness. Cash money. So here will just be storage. It's going to be a long walk. Yeah, so notice some of the thoughts maybe you're getting from like the builds and the vibes, different angles, there's different shots. I really like this. Oh, there's a sign here. Well, there's no well there. But, oh my goodness, that was too close. Yeah, we seriously need to get into bed. This is a treacherous start. I know I said calming, but these are the moods that are throwing at us now. Okay, this surely has a bed. This looks like a... Yes! Oh no. Okay. There's a link there. The sheep is sheared. Orange sheep. There's a bed. Okay, we're leaving. Woo! And now... Oh, this is a lovely little angle. Ching! Yes, art appreciation, mood, thoughts. This is how we're spending our time today. We're just walking. Walking the whole damn path. And reflecting and appreciating some of the signs. Mimu is God. I believe... so this must be like propaganda for the Emperor. Makes sense. Fire yuck. That's us trying to get past the census system. Lieutenant Cluck. He was a brave space astronaut. May he rest in peace. It's interesting. You see like a little savanna biome over there. So there, this is actually a chunk border. So this is broken. So if I look down here, I kind of see that something's not right here. Like, why is that iron ore sticking out? Like, why is there grass under here? Floating iron ore. It's one of those old generations that doesn't quite work nor make sense. That's very threatening. And this goes along all the way across here for quite some time. One of Minecraft's quirks, old worlds, it changing generation over time. That's a nice little harbour over there. Not really appreciated or seen much. Today we're appreciating it. We're the appreciators as well today. Got many lovely things to do and appreciate. That bridge made me feel nice. It was comfortable. It's comfy. And now we're going to leave Scotland. Oh, it's a nice bridge over there. Say goodbye to the lighthouse. Nice path to the lighthouse. Lovely. Lots of lovely angles. That's nice. It's cool seeing the crazy thing in the back. It reminds me of like the Scotland oil industry. Very big in Scotland. Okay. Now we're starting to the path. We've got some of these fence posts on the lanterns. These will change. That's an interesting choice. I like it. Now we're transitioning into an open field with a... So this is a modern art piece. I've referenced it before. There's an information point over there. I think it's called Roll Over. I might be incorrect. It's cool seeing it in the distance here on the old Switch. Probably wouldn't have loaded this well. It's just nice to see the world in a healthy, happy way. It's that llama. So there's Scotland. So now we're leaving Scotland. So another thing I want to do is place flowers where I think some flowers would be nice. Nice having flowers. So I see a spot that I particularly am moved by. I'll be very tempted to place some flowers there. So the reason why I like taking walks in Minecraft and in real world is to appreciate and inspect the world, look around the screen, and get inspired by all the different features. Question like, why is there? What happened there? I think it's cool because there's a history here. Oh, this thing over there. Now I don't believe the path actually leads off to over there, but that reminds me that I should do it. So I'm actually going to make a note on my notepad. So we're going to stop. I'm going to pause the walk on the side of the path, and we're going to make a note. We need to make a path to the flower village. Make path to flower village. Wow. For me to do a later date. Paths for me are very unraveling. Often I take them without doing anything else. I'm just focusing on the walk, surrounded by nature, preferably. Because I think when you're doing long walks in the city, it's quite assaulting. Oh, sorry. Cut that in. So the reason why I take walks and not in the city is because I find the city quite distracting and overwhelming even. Because what I'm looking for in a walk is that relaxation, meditation, and that mindfulness. And so is what I'm preaching today. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. That is stunning. Good build there. So this is Blob Blob Jam Jar's castle coming up here. And it is looking great from this. Oh, I actually need some of these trees. It is looking great from this angle. Walking across this bridge here. Let's appreciate the bridge. Very unique. And then this castle is just whoa, thwomp, in your face. So yes, I am the builder of this path. Oh, you can see that over there. So that's the flower village. That might be the little place we put the path, so we can go into there. Be nice to have like a path go in there, then come out of there towards spawn as well. Wow. This world really needs more paths. Maybe in a future time. How's that make you feel? It's making me feel and think like I'm scared. I should be threatened by this because it's very dark and red. So it's dangerous. It's sharp. Let me know if you have thoughts on that. Cute little tent here. We can look at it. We'll look inside. Go on. Hey, for the flowers. So this is the movement to stop the spread of the evil castle. And actually, I'll take a quick pause here because I have lunch. And back from lunch. Sorry about that. Let's get back to appreciating, absorbing our environment. So now we're leaving our castle and getting back on the road. Big tree. Yeah, you start noticing like some generation trends when you do long walks in Minecraft. Especially in a context of path, it does change things. Like walking in like open terrain is different to walking on open terrain in a path, because the path, it defines the terrain. It draws a line in places where there wouldn't typically be a line. And so things start to look different to you. Like this lake next to this path. Oh, there's a guy somewhere. Anyway, he's not in sight. Makes me want to build something there. Oh, and over there's the first sights of spawn. I think I see a tree and a fence. Always like a nice windy path. Don't like going too straight. Okay, so there's a big fence that goes all the way to the top. And there's this walkway. This walkway leads to the castle. The mighty castle. Whoa, what's that over there? Sorry, got a bit excited. Whoa, that's incredible. Back on the old Switch, would never have noticed this crazy builds over there. Really cool. Really, really cool. And there's our beautiful castle. Oh, and monsters coming after us. Oh, that was quick. Okay, let's just get around them. Okay. That's a shame. Signs. Oh, it's called the Highland Way is the name of that path we just took. Swiftly moving forward. We now reach our next major destination. This is Spawn. I don't think it goes by another name. The central point of the world. All the paths lead to here. Well, I suppose not every single path, but most of the paths all lead to this central point, and this central point leads to most other places. And there's a lot going on in Spawn. And we're going to go to one place in Spawn, and then we're going to go leave and continue our walk. This is the kind of like the midpoint. Wow. That's the WRO. That's Heather's house. Just going to name things for you. Brandon building. That's a Scottish embassy there in the Scottish style. The bookstore. Underground Amble. This is my little home base. Oh, let's quickly go to bed. Oh, feeling refreshed. Oh, wrong way. I know which way I'm going. I'm going to take an unusual route through the toilet. Just to be different. Hello, chicken. To the library. Because now we're doing phrase of the day. Oh no, it's sensitive. I didn't even get to... That's very frustrating. That is very, very, very frustrating. Wow. We'll just pretend that this is the phrase of the day book. Just use your imagination for a moment. So in Spanish, it reads, La policía no quiere that's a very tricky word, isn't it? ADE. Got it. From the top, I'm gonna do it. La poesa no quiere deportos, quiere entes caminar lentamente, no te apresures, que a donde tienes que llegar es a ti mismo. Which means, poetry does not want followers, it wants lovers. Walk slowly, do not rush, for where you have to get to is yourself. Incredible little quote from Federico García Lorca. Tried my best. And looks like it just censored yourself. And then his name. Really weird. Minecraft censorship. Thank you. Sorry about that. So that's the phrase of the day. So the reason why I brought that out and I read it is I thought that it reminded me of doing paths, because paths is somewhere you can find yourself in doing, and it really helps identify like what you're going through and how you're thinking and feeling. Because again, because there's such little stimuli and you're just doing one simple task over and over again, it kind of helps you focus and find your thoughts, find yourself. I also like the start, which is like poetry, which is just a kind of art, so you can replace it with art. Art's not looking for followers, it's looking for lovers, those with passion, and that's what it reminds me to put passion in these videos, so you can enjoy them. Moving on, we'll now go to the... we can do it at the end, I guess. What's the plan say? Arte, we'll keep that. The plan says... We finish the walk and we get back to the comment of the day. Okay, we'll stick to the plan. So we'll come back to the library at the end. Not by walking though. Okay, so now we're gonna go continue the longest walk. and we're going to head out of spawn. So where we're going off to now? We are going to Melon Land via the path. So there's a few ways this way. There's a few ways you can get there via spawn. Spawn's quite a spider network of paths. There's even a Never Highway, which we're not taking because that's not the longest walk. In fact, probably the shortest way of doing it. So we're going to go ahead and walk out of spawn. This is the pit. That's my shop, Triple D's. Ah, so many little details here. We love it. Oh, need to finish that. That's the information center. Nothing's over here. But hey, future reference, could build something over there. So now we're heading on to Cake Road. So this is Blob's wheat farm with a windmill, accompanied by a giant bridge on a rock. Now this bridge, if you don't know or haven't caught what it resembles, is meant to be the Clifton Suspension Bridge in Bristol, which at the time of it being built was the biggest bridge in the world. An engineering marvel. And still is. You can still go there and enjoy it, just like Odyssey Park. This is not an engineering marvel. However, it is still marvelous and lovely to appreciate. So you sit on this bench, boom. Oh, it's even better than the old thumbnail. It's got the bridge behind it. That's fantastic. Didn't even plan that. Didn't even plan the whole bridge. Wow. That's amazing. That's the bank. Oh yeah, you can also walk to the old windmill. So now we're gonna continue off, and this leads to a guy's house over there. What's his name? I think it's called Venom in the world. So I'm going to call him Venom. Hello, fox. Are you a special fox or just a wild fox? Oh. Oh, another path. Very cool. So this is Mini Rowan's, Crafty Roro's aquarium. We'll walk through it because there's a way out. We'll appreciate the picnic first. Happy Valentine's Day. Is it late? Doesn't matter. Just sit here and appreciate the views. Dome, aquarium. Wow. This makes me feel very good. Feel very happy. Brilliant. Got a cave, secret cave. Shh, nothing's in there. Look at all the aquarium stuff. Get some free cookies. Ooh. Nice fishies. We've been here so many times, but we haven't seen it before. It's a lovely little place. Yay! But today we're just walking. Hello, chicken. We're passing through. Nice. See, the path comes along, and now we're off. Back into the wilderness, where society does not reside. Where things will be built in the future, and things are not here currently. Lots of empty potential spaces. Ooh. Empty potential. Ooh, dark cave. So this is an old. Oh yeah, no one knows where these chests came from, by the way. A mystery. A sliced tree. That's a bit. Come on. Come on. Kind of need to make that look a bit. Make it look a bit less sliced. It's hard, isn't it? Guess that helped. This looks nicer. That's a better sliced tree. So here the path has taken a stone light. Oh, but now got cobblestone slabs instead. So it's taken a different approach. It's this little details that you come to appreciate when you do a lot of paths and walking. Nice. I feel like I'm in a forest, which it is. So that's nice. Feels occupied alive. You know, imagine the trees vibrating, waving, breathing, whispering. Is it unusual to think of a video game tree to be alive? Not necessarily. Just some nice, cool thoughts. Ah, we've come across a build. This is the noisy shack. It's an abandoned shack. Look at it. It's in shambles. Made of all sorts of random materials, it feels like. No wonder why they left. See, they lived off beetroot. Very unusual. Oh, it's a barrel. Nothing in. Wait! Look, they've even left some stuff here. Very weird. Most peculiar indeed. Leave this abandoned shack, for it is in shambles. And let's continue our path. And the terrain is really shaping up to be different. Oh, we can see Cake Land. It's a giant cake in the mountain there. I should have put it as a question, like what do you think that is? So if you were to imagine that I didn't ask that question, and then I instead went, what do you think that is? Maybe you wouldn't have got cake. Swamp over there. Ooh. So now it's going to get dangerous. Mobs might come out of the dark and try and kill us, little piggy. Now I feel spooky. Oh wow, it's a divide. So we're going to the right. That one goes to Cake Land and ends. Because I haven't designed a path that can go over cakes. It's quite tricky. And now, what is revealed to us? What's the giant Melon? And the band of melons. Oh, I have a sign here. The Milky Way. and some cursed text there. So this is called the Milky Way. The path has changed to a mud break. And now we're in a completely alien land of melons. Incredible. Now I hate to inform that this is actually towards... Oh, now we're... Got cut off there because I saw some orange. Oh, and there's the pumpkin. So I think the furthest point would be going left. This path keeps going. The latest addition. Let's go on top of this hill. And there you go. Path ends right here. So that was the longest path in Blobcraft so far. I hope to make it longer. This path can go through Cake Land. It could even do like a connect to Scotland. If you were to cut in a diagonal, you'd get to Scotland here. So it would be technically faster. But this is like the longest route you could possibly take. So I hope you enjoyed that. Didn't actually plant any flowers in the end. Didn't feel like it. And now we're going to just quickly cut back to the library, where we'll wrap it up with comment of the day and say bye-bye. Thought it'd be interesting just to show the flying footage here. See, that's the path we walked on. And it gives you a different perspective. Because, you know, we were there, walked this whole way. And just flying over it gives you a totally different perspective on things. So I suppose it's important to do multiple modes of transport, because you see your world in different ways via the different ways and routes you can take it. So maybe one time you should take a horse. Maybe you should sprint jump, fly the elytra, take a boat. You know, really explore all the different ways that you can play the game. You know, which is just code for to do things in life. Explore all the ways you do things. How did you find that walk? I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I like it. It was cool. Welcome back to the library. Let me know what you thought, think, and feel, if anything at all. And so now, let's go to the comment section, comment corner, where the comment section resides. Look at last week's episode. And what did people say? They said, love the journey these videos have been taking, full stop. They are running each time smoother and really fun to watch. Keep up the great work at Crafty River. Thank you very much, Crafty River. And if you want to see that video, it's called How to Use a Book in Minecraft Like a Pro, because, you know, we use lots of books here. And yeah, cool. Thank you very much for joining me in today's walk. I enjoyed it. To wrap it up, I would say that I found it quite nice, quite relaxing. I think I talked a bit more than probably should have. I think it'd be nice to just had not said anything so much and just kind of let the world walk. So that might be a fun variation of the take. But because I talked, I hope that you learned something new about the world, yourself, the world that you live in, and take things slowly. Soak things in and appreciate what's around you. Because it's important to take in our surroundings and embrace what they are. Because as much as you project out to the world projects out into you. So it's important to absorb those things in so you know what to absorb out. You know, I've just made that up on the fly. It sounds kind of cool, so, you know, I'll stick with that. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support. And if you really enjoyed it, please show your support by doing whatever you can, which is subscribing, liking, or commenting, or none at all, because I just appreciate the fact that you made it this far. So that's cool. So till next week, have a lovely time, have a good life, love you lots, bye.